Hooray, hooray! The end of Trumpism begins today. It's January 28th, 2024, and I do think that history will look back on this date as one of the most significant ends of Trumpism in all of history. So, thank you for everyone for helping end Trumpism. Of course, I wish this happened years ago. I wish people had done their jobs and been a hero and stopped Trump and ended Trumpism many years ago. But it's kind of fitting that he's doing it to himself. Now, Nikki Haley plays a role. He's so upset about Nikki Haley staying in the race that he's threatened his donors, or threatened people who might donate to him, saying, if you donate to Nikki Haley, I won't allow you to donate to me. This is backfiring on him in a major way, so that donors of all levels are making a point of the fact they might only give $1 to Nikki Haley, but they can make a Facebook post about it or whatever, Truth Social post about it, let people know that, hey, they are now supporting Nikki Haley, breaking ties with Trump, and don't want to be in the Trump clan anymore. The thing is, Nikki Haley's not very different than Trump. She's pretty much the same. She's just not Trump. This goes to show that, like, if you have good principles, you don't care who enacts them. If you have good principles, if somebody else becomes the president and enacts those principles, you'd be happy with it. Haley might not be that different than Trump governing, but Trump can't stand that because their plan is not really something that benefits people. It's something that only benefits them, the person who's scamming people into their plan. So if Trump's not at the top of it, from his view, it doesn't do anybody any good. It's completely pointless if he doesn't become the president, because he doesn't have any real principles that are going to benefit anyone. Now, the other thing is, Trump's threatening people, and people have for a long time felt like their power is part of Trump's. Like, they want Trump to have their personal power because they believe in his power. Once they stop believing in his power, once he's no longer seen as inevitable, once people see that Nikki Haley's going to beat him, they won't want to be associated with him. But not only that, they'll feel empowered by being liberated. When you're being threatened and bullied into supporting somebody, you want your power back, naturally. And, it's not like Nikki Haley's anything special, but she's somebody else who's not Trump. And by making the statement, hey, I'm supporting somebody who's not you, they get their power back. So that anybody of every level who's going to make a point of supporting Haley over Trump is going to gain power from that. That's going to be seen as really popular. She's going to become really powerful and popular and steal most of his popularity. Again, because she unfortunately shares many of the same principles. She's just not him. But mostly because people, have a herd mentality and will go with what seems popular. It's going to be her. Which, the only good thing about that, I don't want her to be president. She wouldn't be a much better president than Trump. She might not completely destroy the country, so I should give her credit for that. But I don't want her to be president. But I do think a good thing about her being the nominee is it forces Joe Biden to step aside and pick a woman to endorse, hopefully a progressive woman like AOC or Jasmine Crockett or anybody who wants to run. And the sooner that happens, the sooner we see that Trump isn't inevitable. No, Haley's inevitable. Haley's going to be the nominee. The sooner we can change course and get a good candidate to beat her, because Biden couldn't beat Haley in the general election. So hopefully that's the plan, that they're just going to surprise us with another candidate and shift over. But the sooner Haley becomes a nominee and people realize that that's going to happen, the sooner we'll see that plan and start working on it. Thank you.